We should ask who has the whitest teeth.
Not you.
Not me.
Yes, me. Gloria, are you serious? Look at us. Who got the whitest teeth, Stephanie?
Gloria.
No way!
I take really good care of my teeth.
I see patches of yellow, so I'm saying.
I'm sick of y'all.
Yeah, Dana, I love you. Your teeth have seen better days. Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So in today's video, I decided to have some special guests. These are my sisters, so why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And why don't you tell them like your social media and stuff if they want to follow you.
My social media is unapologetically Steph _ on Instagram.
Alright, and this is
Dana. My name on Instagram is DanaPatrice24.
And I will have their social media linked in my description box if you guys want to go and follow them. So in today's video, we are going to be doing our makeup and we're going to be doing the sister tag. We're just going to answer some questions and have some fun while we get pretty. So if you guys want to see what we end up looking like at the end of this video, just keep on watching. So the first question is, how old are you? So who is the oldest and say your age?
I am the oldest. I am 30 years old and I'll be 31 next month.
I am the middle and I am 28 and I just turned 28 a couple weeks ago.
I'm the youngest. I'm 24 and I'll be 25 in August.
Alright, so the next question is where we were born, and we were all born in the same state, in the same city, which is
Brooklyn,
New York. So that's where we're from, but we all currently live in Maryland. So, but we all were born in the same city and state, which is Brooklyn, New York. Yay.
Was it born in Rhode Island?
Was Dana born in Rhode Island?
Not Rhode Island, Long Island.
Long Island, okay.
Oh.
Oops.
So we lied. She's the loser. She was born in Long Island.
I mean, same state.
Which makes so much sense. Okay?
Oh, balls.
I look so pale on camera.
Okay, so the next question is, who is the most mature one?
Overall, I would probably say Gloria is the most mature. Not to say that I'm immature, but
I think I have an old soul.
Yeah, like I'm really goofy and silly and
I agree.
Crack jokes and play around. Like when it comes to my business, I'm on point. But like overall, I think Gloria is way more serious and more mature than I am.
Yeah. I think sometimes I forget that she's my older sister and I try to older sister her.
And I had to remind her really quick, honey, I was here 3 years before you got here, okay? Okay.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
Oh, let me not use that quote.
No,
let's not.
So, out of you two, who you think is most immature?
I'll take it.
Dana.
Yeah. The most immature, I'll take it.
I mean,
I agree.
definitely.
I'm growing and trying, but
I remember she used to send me text messages like she doesn't want an adult today.
no.
And I just be like, what?
Alright, who is the most stubborn among you?
Gloria. Without a doubt, without a second thought,
I'm not gonna
Gloria
argue
is
that.
the most stubborn.
I'm not gonna argue that.
She is.
If I don't want to
say-
do something, there's nothing and no one that is going to convince me to do it.
Not a human on this earth can make her do something.
Once I decide I'm not doing it, I'm not eating it, I'm not wearing it,
I'm not being around it.
She's not very flexible. Like me and Dana, we compromise a lot. You
compromise in contempt. Like,
listen. Me and Dana, if let's say we're trying to decide somewhere to
protest.
Let's say we're trying to decide somewhere to eat. Gloria would be like, well, I'm only eating here. Me and Dana would be like, whatever, it's fine. We'll find something to eat wherever.
Yeah.
Like Gloria, like once she has her mind made up, that is it. There's no changing, no adjusting, no nothing. But she's always been like this our whole life, so me and Dana have just learned to adapt. What Gloria say, That's pretty much gonna be it, or she ain't going.
Who cooks the best between us?
Oh, that's not even a fair question.
Really not.
Hands down, that'd be me.
Yeah.
I am most definitely the cook of the family.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to say about cooking. Because y'all not about to come for me. So I feel like Stephanie does, like, the interesting meals. Like, the meals that, like, you know, like, this chick will sit there and watch, like, cooking shows and stuff. And, like, all that. I'm really good at making basic meals. And Dana can't cook at all.
I can make 5 meals and counting.
In counting, Lord.
But sometimes they're hit or miss. But I'm learning.
Dana only makes a meal good once. So the first time she tries to make anything, it's always really good because she puts so much effort into it.
That's true.
And she like really throws down. I'm like, oh, this is really good. And then it's never good again because she starts to cut corners and stuff. So like one time she made soup and it was like vegetable soup and she cut all these vegetables and all this stuff and with the broth and it was banging. It was banging. So then she realized, oh, I'm good at making soup. So then she started making it literally every week. And then every week it would be less and less vegetables to the point where it was only like potatoes and broth. And it was horrible. And that's just kind of her cooking style. Like she gets lazy and then like it's never good again.
I'm a work in progress. I'm learning.
If you're single and can cook, hit her up. If you're single and can't cook, keep it moving.
We might just start together. So who is the best at sports?
Well, considering I never played sports, that automatically disqualifies me.
She's completely out. Oh my God. Okay, story time. So this girl hates physical activity so much that when we moved to New York, to Maryland from New York, they told her she had to take gym class again. And she was like, I already took gym class. You better transfer this credit. She fought it. She went to the principal. She went to superintendent. Like, she fought it to get her gym credit from New York City to transfer to her high school in Maryland. And it worked. And she never had to take gym in Maryland. Who does that? I took gym as an elective because I like gym.
But as far as sports, like, I tried. I did like 1 year.
I would be the one who's best at sports because I played the most sports.
And that's why I'll give it to her. Like, I tried volleyball 1 year, and then the next year I got cut. I tried basketball, never even made it. Like, I did try, but just wasn't in the cards for me.
Yeah, I played 3 years of volleyball. I played 3 years of tennis. I played rec softball. I played a lot of sports in high school. I liked sports. I wouldn't necessarily say I was like great at them, but I played them.
Oh, I like this question. Who can drive the best between us 3?
I am. I feel like I am. I feel like you lose automatically. I feel like it's a tie between me and Stephanie, maybe.
Okay, so if it's based on never getting a ticket or things like that, then Gloria would surely be the winner.
Even though, because you have a lot of accidents underneath you. I've never been like a bad accident.
First of all, I've only been in 2 accidents.
And both times your car's been totaled.
That is not the point.
And you also totaled your car before.
Well, you know what? Alright, so let's talk about cars.
I'm just a bad driver.
If you talk about who drives the best, let me not say the best. Who drives the
Who has the best driving record?
Who drives like Miss Daisy? That would be Gloria. Gloria drives like a straight granny, but she has a 4-cylinder car that can't go past her.
I had an 8-cylinder car for 3 years.
And barely drove it like an 8-cylinder car.
What are you talking about? I drove it for the first 2 years and I got my new car.
I'm talking about barely drove it like an 8-cylinder.
Oh, no, because I would have killed myself.
So I suck and they're equal. Okay.
Family members won't even drive with her.
So nobody asked for a ride, except for one, and I think she's on the verge of no longer asking. So, and I'm okay with that. I don't know if I like this question.
I'm gonna do very simple.
Who is the apple of the eye of your mother?
You.
Mom? Definitely
Dana.
Okay, fine. Who is Daddy's sweetheart?
Stephanie.
Yeah.
I think I'm the least favorite of.
You're not the least favorite, but you're just in the middle for both.
I am. I feel
you're the middle child. You fall in the middle regardless.
I feel like I'm third place. I feel like I'm third place in both parents' eyes because I feel like Stephanie can do no wrong. I think in Daddy's phone,
in Daddy's eyes,
in Daddy's phone, your baby girl, like or something.
She's the baby girl.
Yeah, and I'm like Glow,
and I'm Dana Do.
Okay. And she's like baby girl.
Okay.
There's a lot of murderous questions on here.
Murder?
Like, who's your common enemy? Who do you both want to kill? Like,
oh, I like those questions.
Okay, so who has the best sense of fashion? And I want Stephanie to answer this one.
I don't know. I think that's a hard question to answer because everyone's idea of what's fashionable varies.
Okay, so let's make it like this because we're all gonna say ourselves. Not picking yourself, who has the best fashion?
Out of them two, I would probably say Gloria.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Just because because and this is why I don't like this question because everyone's idea of fashion is different.
I'll say it. Dana stepped into a time machine and she lives in the 60s or the 70s and she's a flower child. Like she wears vintage clothes, legit vintage. Like half her wardrobe is our grandmother's wardrobe from the 70s. She likes vintage clothes. She's like thrift store clothes. Like I call her the Black Velma.
I guess if anyone had to be the best, I'm willing to say it's Gloria, though I think it's me.
I think not picking myself, 'cause I think I have the best fashion of all three of us. But not picking myself, I would probably say Stephanie, just because Stephanie has the closest fashion to me.
That doesn't count.
But I feel like now, if we switch the question, who has the most unique sense of fashion, I can say Dana has the most out of all of us because she's so vintage. Would you agree with that?
Yes, because I'm not. I'm mad basic with my clothes. Like
yeah, you're simple, but you've been that way like our whole lives. Like you've been like jeans and t-shirt kind of girl. You like wearing weird leggings. That's my only thing about her. She wears like really weird pattern leggings with like a pattern dress and the patterns don't match.
Fine, maybe not the most well dressed, but I'll take the most unique. Moving on.
There's some days I'd be like, what happened?
Which is the favorite movie of your sibling? So what's your favorite movie, Steph?
I'll go last. Start with Dana.
Surprisingly, a lot of people don't know this, my favorite movie of all time is Titanic. I could watch that from beginning to the end, all 4 hours, and completely love it. So
Titanic used to actually be my favorite movie.
I love Titanic.
Except for the ending pisses me off.
It pisses everyone off. She didn't have to do that. She could have shared. But
I always think, why didn't they take turns? Like, why didn't she be like, I'm gonna stay on the door for 10 minutes, then we'll switch, then you go on for 10 minutes, and then they both will be alive and they would have kids, and they would have died together instead of her dying alone in her bed.
Well, guess we'll never know.
Alright, so it's this movie, and I believe it's called Never Let Me Go. And it's a really good movie. It's it never went to theater. It was like one of those like Sundance Film Festival kind of movies, I think. And it's basically about these kids, and they were literally born only to die. And what I mean by that is, yeah, so they were born to be like organ harvesters.
Oh, that's messed up.
So like these kids didn't have moms and dads. They were kind of just like test tube babies, and it wasn't in America. It was like in Germany, of course. And they were raised up until like about the age of like 25, 26, 27, and that's when they would donate. And they will donate like their vital organs to rich people who might need them.
So I have a lot of favorite movies, and it's really hard for me to narrow it down to one. But one movie I could watch like literally all the time and probably never get sick of, and everyone on my sister's channel is probably gonna laugh at me, but it's the movie Set It Off. I can watch that movie over and over and over and over and over and never get tired of it.
So I wasn't too far away.
As many times as I've seen this movie, I cried at the end every time just because it's like literally every one of them died except one.
I don't think I finished that movie.
I did too, and it did make me cry. I've only seen like twice.
Like, and the one that makes me cry the most is when Cleo got shot. Because in that scene, you know, they stop under the bridge. She lets the other two out, and she tells them, you know, just go ahead and take the money. I'll meet up with y'all. And she knew she was going to die. She knew, like, she wasn't going to make it out of there. She let her two friends go, you know, in the hopes, you know, like, that at least they would make it. You know what I mean? Like,
aww.
She literally pulled up in that car, got out, and was like, smoked her cigarette, and just like, and they lit her ass up like a Christmas tree. But it was a good movie, and I still watch it to this day. I actually just watched it the other day.
That's really sweet. She sacrificed herself for her friends.
Exactly. And you know, a lot of people don't see the message in that movie. They just think it's like a hood movie or whatever. But the message is sisterhood. The message is ride and, you know, ride or die. Like, you know what I mean? That is the message in that movie. But that is one of my favorite movies.
Aww. That's a sweet movie.
I mean, it's not a sweet movie. It just has a good message in the end. I wouldn't say it's sweet. People die.
But yeah. That's just my favorite movie.
Okay, some of these questions are risque. I'm gonna skip over them.
We can like always like have our own questions. It doesn't have to be exactly the sister talk.
I mean, but I feel like the risky questions is what makes the sister talk interesting. If we're only gonna ask vanilla questions, then
I have a vanilla channel.
What is the weirdest thing you know about your sibling?
That she adds Soleil water. That she adds salt to everything.
I do.
She has
I
salt.
believe
She has salt in her socks right now, people.
I believe humans are salt and water, and that we need salt water to properly hydrate our bodies.
But not any kind of salt. Don't be using that isopropyl lactylate shit.
Don't use that table salt. Pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. I drink it. Makes me feel great. Makes my skin look great. I stand by it.
Something weird that Stephanie does.
Ugh. I don't think she does anything weird.
No, I'm pretty sure she does something weird. But I just can't think of it off the top of my head.
One eternity later.
Alright, something weird I do. We'll come back to her. I'm the most normal one. You might be.
I don't think this is the most weird, but it's the most appropriate weird that I could think of. Glory talks to our cats. Like she talks to both of our cats, and sometimes they respond.
How so? I mean, like, I don't think I talk to them I talk to them like any other pet parent would. Like, I'll be like, Bella, why are you doing that? Like, you know you're not supposed to be doing that. And she does look at me like I'm crazy. But let's not talk about crazy things that people are doing cats.
Yeah, let's not go there. Stephanie is the most normal. So normal, weird.
I think if you ask Stephanie's husband. Oh, fun fact, she's the only one that's married. So that's another fact. Stephanie is married.
And we are single.
Yes.
What is everyone's zodiac signs? Starting with Dana.
Like, do you want to know our rising sign or set?
No, our regular zodiac.
So before I answer this, I do want to disclaimer: I don't believe in astrology. I don't believe the stars can predict your future. I am my sign, but it does not define me whatsoever. So with that being said,
even though she's very much a Leo. Leos are very needy.
I am.
They are very.
I mean, I have some of the traits. I want to be loved. I'm passionate. I can be a little too much sometimes, and I can be the center of attention by accident sometimes. But I don't believe the whole reading your sign every day. Like what? It doesn't predict your future. But I'm a Leo.
And Gloria?
I'm an Aquarius, and I'm a true Aquarius. Aquariuses are very creative. They are, you know, very, they're the weirdos of all the signs. Like, if you're an Aquarius, you understand that we are weird. And I used to hide from my weirdness, but now I embrace it. # Team Weirdo.
And I am an Aries.
Which is her to an extent.
And
she's very fiery.
I very much so embody what my zodiac sign is. I'm very assertive. I am very outspoken. I am very impulsive. I am most definitely a fire sign. Name 3 hidden talents that you have.
3.
3.
Okay. I can't be first. I need time to think about it.
I can name 1. I'm really good at picking stuff up with my toes. I can write with my toes. And I learned that I'm really good with this talent out of sheer laziness. Like, if I drop something on the floor, I don't feel like bending over, so I'll pick it up with my toes. And I realize I'm good at it.
Okay.
You need 2 more.
Well, one is fine.
Just one
talent. Yeah, one talent.
Oh, I got 1, but I don't know if I got 3.
One talent's fine.
I can play the piano.
That's not a hidden talent. We all know that.
Oh.
Well, you guys
What's
know
hidden
that.
to YouTube world? All right,
Now
well,
you guys know.
You don't have, okay, well, you have a hidden talent for
my hidden talent is I am ambidextrous. I can write with both left and right hands.
What?
Mhm.
Well, actually, I think I knew that. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew that too.
And who is the best at mathematics?
I'm out.
I am. I made it. I made all the way up to calculus in high school.
Count me out.
In high school.
I can count money, but when you start throwing in letters and stuff, don't count me out.
If I made it for real, counting money gets hard.
And that explains a lot.
Yeah, I'm terrible with math.
I think I look so orange. I didn't mix my foundation well today.
Who sings the best?
Dana.
Barely.
Dana's a mini Alicia Keys. I don't care what she says.
Who's the most talkative? Without a doubt, I would say Gloria.
Yeah.
Gloria could be on the phone with you
yeah.
for 4 hours without a beat. Me, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Depends on the person. I could be really talkative, but I'm not really that talkative.
I'll take that.
Who likes partying more?
You.
Oh no! I would totally take that one.
No, Stephanie. You like to party for like an hour and then you're ready to go home.
I just get tired quickly. That's
Yeah,
the only-
Stephanie could probably party a night and without a flinch.
Who is more responsible?
I am.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
I think though, you know what? She's a homeowner now, and she's married. So now she's probably more mature. I mean, more responsible because Shorty got a mortgage. But before that,
I think we all had our phases of immaturity.
Dana's
I think I'm currently still going through mine.
Gloria included.
Are you done with your makeup?
We're both done.
Sonia, are you done?
Pretty much.
Let's see.
Tell me one thing you can do that your sibling cannot.
Do makeup well.
I think I look fine.
Not pretty. I can run 2 miles.
She can. I've seen her do 2 miles without even like.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I
couldn't even run to the refrigerator.
I can cook.
But I can. Something that your siblings can't do. Dana
I
can't
can cook well.
Okay, I can cook well too. Dana can't cook. Don't put me with her.
I can swim.
I can swim. Not
You
well.
can float. You cannot swim.
Dana, I can at least live. You will die. Okay? Don't pair me with you. Dana is not good at any form of water.
Yet.
She actually almost died in a pool once when we were younger.
My plan is to learn before I die.
I can sew.
Okay.
I've been sewing almost my whole life. And I'm very good with the sewing machine. These two couldn't sew a button onto a shirt.
How serious?
What are 2 saddest moments we suffered together?
I would say 2017.
That whole year. That was just
Terrible
one
year.
moment. This the whole year.
2017, January 9th, we lost one of our grandmothers. And then February 16th of the same year, we lost our second grandmother.
Yeah.
So in 1 month, we lost 2 matriarchs. So I would probably say that that's probably the saddest thing that we went through together.
But after the rain comes sunshine, because May of that same year, I got married.
She did.
So yeah, that was probably the 2 saddest moments for us. Who is more religious? Without a doubt, Dana is the most religious out of the 3 of us. I'm religious too. I go to church on Sundays. I believe in the Lord. But I think Dana is more steadfast in her anointing than I am.
I do want to say one thing. I hate the term religious because when it comes to religion, there's a lot of rules and things you have to do that blocks the truth. I would say I'm more spiritual.
I think we all have had our moments though of being like extremely religious.
Yeah. Like we all love God. All of
And
us
trap
love
music.
God. It's just as far as like who
Cardi is a weakness. I love you, Cardi. If you
Cardi B is definitely a weakness because I love Cardi B's music, but it's not very holy if we're saying that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to promise with Cardi.
God made trap music too.
I love Cardi, But it's hard. But yeah, we all love God, but I talk about him almost every day. I'm obsessed with God pretty much. So.
What thing in your room is hidden by your sibling? I'm disqualified from this question, but then it's for these two.
What do you mean?
Well,
I don't know. That's the question. It says, what thing in your room is hidden by your sibling? Like, what do you have in your room that your sibling doesn't know it's in there?
I don't want to answer this one.
Because it's not hidden no more.
You know, skip.
Okay. Tell the most memorable memory of your childhood. Starting with Dana.
Most memorable?
And it doesn't have to be about you, but just, it could be about one of us, but the most memorable memory that you can remember. Maybe the funniest or the one that sticks out the most.
Most memorable.
I feel I know what she's gonna say. Yeah, I'm not gonna like it, but I just want to see if I'm right. Because it's gonna be something that doesn't paint me in a good light, but she's gonna say it. I know she is. I remember Dana and one of our neighbors digging a hole, and this other kid who was our neighbor walked by it, and his foot went in it, and she fucked up his ankle, and he couldn't play football that season because her thought, let's just dig a random hole and then cover it with leaves.
All right, Gloria, what's your most memorable childhood memory?
I kind of blocked out my childhood, so I'm gonna skip.
My most memorable childhood memory, it was so many, but one that I remember, it's not even about me, it's about Gloria, which was so funny.
Please don't be grilled cheese. Please don't be grilled cheese.
No, we're not even gonna go
No,
there.
it's gonna be me going down the steps like Aladdin style.
Nope, not even that one.
Me pushing you off the top bunk and you losing your front two teeth.
Nope, not
Sliding
that
around
one
the apartment on baby powder.
Me
Nope.
when I was rolling on the rollerblades and you let me go and I got a huge knot in my head.
Yup.
See
We were
how that-
all skating in the living room. You know, in the projects, you know, got them concrete floors. We were skating in the living room, and me and was like, let's let go of Gloria. And we let her go while we were spinning in the circle, and she hit her head, and
They got in trouble.
we got in trouble.
because
But that
they
was
did
funny.
it out of malice.
But that was a funny childhood memory.
Not for me, because I had a huge knot on my head. And I was in a lot of pain. And I thought I was gonna die. She bullied me as a child.
So funny looking back.
What's your nickname?
The nickname our parents gave us.
Stephen Heine, Dana Do, and Glow Glow.
In real life, we don't have nicknames.
No.
But like, yeah, the only people don't be calling me that shit.
Don't call me that.
But our mother calls us that. Even like when you're in a supermarket with her, she's so embarrassing. You could not, like, let's say you go into the next aisle and you're with our mother, she'll be like, Stephen Heine, Steffi, or Glow Glow, and then like people look at me and I'm just like,
But as soon as I call her Dawn, then we gonna have a problem.
or Dana Dill, like she's so disrespectful. Like she doesn't care that like some of us is 30, some of us is almost 30, some of us is mid 20s. She don't care.
Hey,
Next
not
question.
made yet.
What do you dislike about your siblings? Say one thing for each sibling.
I'm not going first.
I'll go first. What I dislike about Gloria.
This should be good.
The thing I dislike about Gloria is
How long it takes me to get
her
ready.
bossiness.
I'm a boss.
Gloria thinks that she everybody mama.
I'm bossy.
She wanna boss everybody around, tell everybody what to do. So that's the one thing I dislike about my sister. And
can own
Dana, the one thing I dislike
That she's
about
freaking
Dana is that Dana.
Let's just say it, because she did see.
No, not that she's ditzy, but Dana is gullible. That is the one thing I dislike about my sister. She kind of is a fall for anything kind of person. But that's why she got two big sisters. They don't play that shit. Aight?
I'll go next. So as far as Gloria, one thing I dislike about her, which is also a good thing and a bad thing, I feel like a lot more times she's my mom than my sister.
I have to be. This girl would be. She wouldn't eat. She wouldn't drink. She wouldn't have a roof over her head. Like she would just be a hot mess.
So that's why sometimes it's a good thing. But sometimes I feel like more like I live more with my mom than my sister.
She knew what she was getting into.
And then Stephanie, it's weird, but the number one thing I don't like about her is how like rarely I see her nowadays. I feel like I see and
She
talk
never
to Stephanie
hangs out with
very
us.
rarely. And she has a husband, a whole family to look out for now, so it's understandable, but it sucks.
So Gloria, 2 things that you don't like about us.
Dana has no sense of danger. Her and her friend like to go to the park.
Oh my goodness.
Her and her friend last week, I don't know if I told you this, that her and went to the park at 2 o'clock in the morning to ride a adult seesaw in fucking Baltimore City.
And I had a great time. Now,
and I yelled
granted,
at her when she came home.
it wasn't until after the fact that I realized, hey, maybe that wasn't the most safe thing to do. I'm working on it.
You know, I'm gonna let you say your thing, and then I'm gonna say something about Dana.
And
Can we not?
Stephanie, I think something that used to annoy me about her, but no longer does, because like I said, she's in a different stage in life, is that she was old. I always felt like she was more immature than me, that it would drive me crazy, because like there would be times where like I need her not to be goofy, and like she couldn't not be goofy, and it would piss me off. And she knows that that's really true. Like, so that was like one of the things, but she doesn't do it anymore. But at one point it was like, I think that was our biggest argument between us, is that I always used to feel like she was too goofy and I couldn't deal with her.
This is a good question. Do you like to gossip with your sibling?
Yes.
Gloria,
to a certain extent.
Gloria is the ultimate gossiper. She's like Hollywood Unlocked. The Shade Room. Baller Alert.
I'm very in tune with social media and political things, and just like, yeah.
I like to debate, but gossiping, it's gotten me in trouble in the past.
Oh, I didn't put mascara on. I am not done.
Gossiping gets me in trouble, so I try not to do it, and it's hurtful at the very end of the day.
Which sibling are you closest to?
Okay. That's
a two-part question.
Yeah, because when we were younger, it was different.
Versus how it is now.
All right, we're talking about now. In our adult lives currently,
me and Dana
who are
are
you
closer.
closest to?
Me and Dana are
As
closer.
adults, me and Gloria are
But we
closer.
lived together.
But growing up, it was me and Stephanie.
They shared a room.
Yeah.
And I'm the middle child, so we don't even gotta elaborate. We're not even gonna elaborate. That just says enough.
Who spends more money on clothes?
I do.
Do you?
I do. I spend a lot of money on clothes. Fashion Nova.
I was gonna say me,
I spend a
because
lot of
Fashion
money.
Nova literally drops a package off like every 2 days. But Gloria can take the L for that one.
I love.
I only got one thing from
I
Fashion
love
Nova.
Forever 21, Torrid, Fashion Figure. I think I spent a lot of money on clothes because like Fashion Figure is expensive. Torrid is expensive.
That is true.
Who helps mommy in the kitchen?
You.
That was easy.
That wasn't even a fair question.
Who goes to the grocery store with my mom? That would be Gloria.
Did you backtrack these questions?
Yeah, because we was at the end. So
I'm the only one who asked. Oh, mommy's talking so much smack about you. So Stephanie's into Instacart, right? So I'm the type of daughter that if I'm in a supermarket, I would call my mother and be like, hey, do you need something? I'm in a supermarket. I do it like almost every time I'm in a supermarket. She will sit there and be on Instacart in front of my mother and never once be like, hey, Ma, you need something? I'm Instacarting. No, not her. She was talking so much smack about that.
Who is the laziest?
I would take that, I guess.
It depends.
I think I'm selectively lazy. Like,
I think we're all selectively lazy.
Yes.
But we're
I
all
think
hard
We all
workers.
have the trait of being lazy.
Yeah, I can't just say it's her or me. Because there's days where, like, our apartment's a mess and I don't want to clean. And then she'll have, like, the cleaning bug and she'll vacuum and clean cat litter and do dishes while I watch her do it. And then there's some times where it's the opposite and I'm doing all that and she'll watch me do it. So,
yeah.
If you had the chance, what is one thing of your siblings that you would throw out? I will go first.
Dang.
My
she
sister
took no
Gloria has this pair of pink boots.
Dana threw them out last year.
Oh, yeah.
Praise
Those are gone.
She threw them out while telling me.
And we're
No, I
gonna each
didn't
name,
know.
No.
you want to name one for
I
each
didn't.
sibling. So for Gloria, it was those pink boots. I'm glad they didn't throw them away. Literally, she had these boots for like 10 years. They were worn down, leaning, dusty, crusty.
They were so
But she
comfy.
loved them boots. For Dana, it's this damn coat she didn't wear for 10 years.
You gave it to me.
Right, but it's time to.
But it's like a
relinquish
North Face
the jacket.
coat. It's like a North Face.
No, what is it?
I don't know.
North
You know
Face.
the bomber jackets with the hood with the fur.
I'm almost sure it's a North Face and those last forever. I give that to Dana. Dana has these pair of Galaxy leggings that I hate.
I haven't been able to find them. My Galaxy J Megan.
Yeah, don't look at me. Or like this sweater. She has this crop sweater, and I hate this sweater. She's not allowed to come in the kitchen with this sweater because I see it and it looks like cat. Like it's just covered in cat hair. I don't care how much she washes it, it's dirty.
I don't know all of Stephanie's items at the moment, but any Crocs should be thrown away.
She's wearing Crocs right now.
Any Crocs should be thrown away. And I know people who love Crocs aside from her, and I'm sorry, but
Crocs
no.
are pretty ugly.
Listen,
I don't want
Crocs
any.
are comfortable shoes.
They're ugly because you work in the medical
comfortable
field.
shoes.
That's a medical thing.
I've tried on Crocs. They don't feel comfortable. So I don't know what,
I don't think they're comfortable, and you can't wear them in the rain.
Get into these looks.
All right, do you want to ask one more question? Well, we're gonna let Dana, because she's the baby. She's responsible for picking the last question.
It has to be a good one.
Yes.
What is the best gift we ever got from our sibling?
Every day.
The best gift
Because it costs a lot of money.
I probably got was a heated blanket. I'm always cold.
I got that
To
for
have
her.
that.
I would probably say they both got me two gifts that I really love. Dana got me a sister's necklace that I literally wore almost every day for like a year. It was like my only piece of jewelry until I finally had to diversify. And she got me that, and then Stephanie got me a really beautiful owl necklace one year, and it was like this chocolate with chocolate diamonds, and I love it, and it's beautiful. I need to wear it more actually, because owls are actually my spirit animal
I just have another gift. Stephanie got me a nice juicer.
that you never use. Alright guys, so thank you so much for clicking on my video today. Thank you so much for chilling with me and my sisters while we did our makeup and while we just talked and you got to know us. So if you like my video and you like my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload another video. Thank you so much guys. I love you and I will see you next time. Bye. Bye.